What's your name?
Bullseye.
When is the last time you committed murder, Bullseye?
3 days ago.
Why did you do it?
They were in the wrong place. I like killing.
I see. So it was just an impulse. Well, that's funny, because that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Impulses. You received an injection before this meeting. Did anyone explain to you what it was?
A light sedative or something.
I see. You've been injected with a series of nanometer-sized generators, receivers, and triggers. By now, they've bonded with your central nervous system, allowing us to tap into it directly via long-range wireless signals.
What did you put in me?
The nanites will allow us to permit or deny any impulse that devious little brain of yours can come up with. I'd seriously reconsider standing up, Mr. Bullseye. We can also spike your nanochain, delivering a substantial electrical current directly to your cerebellum. You'd probably survive the first shock, but our scientists say anything beyond that would leave you with partial or total paralysis.
Why?
Simple. Your country needs you. Your expertise in violent altercations with superhumans makes you a prime...
Hello? Luke? Luke Cage? It's Tony Stark. How you doing?
Hey, man. Doing okay. How you been?
Fine, thanks, fine. So, Luke, you're a family man now. Ever thought about stepping up the corporate ladder? Stark Industries offers some really good medical, including neonatal.
You a CEO or an infomercial now?
Hey, sorry. I just need a good superhuman security consultant, and you can't do much better than a guy with bulletproof skin.
That's nice and all, Tony, but I'm the only guy keeping my block clean. Don't have time to be filing reports in an office somewhere.
Well, it could be more of an on-call position. We could work something out. I just really want you on my team.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but these kids here, they need me. You want me? They need me. See what I'm saying?
Ah, well, hard to argue with that. Still, will you keep it in mind? The door will always be open.
Yeah, man. Look, I gotta go. Catch you later.
With the Superhuman Registration Act looking likely to pass within the week, we recently sat down with one of its most surprising critics, Captain America.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
Our pleasure. Captain, in the wake of the Stamford tragedy, the public overwhelmingly favors mandatory registration for all superhumans. Can millions of Americans be wrong?
Unfortunately, they can, Brian. Our country's history is littered with wrongs that most Americans approved of at the time. Slavery, the incarceration of Japanese Americans during World War II, the McCarthy hearings.
But how do you deal with it, knowing that nearly everyone is against you on this?
I think of what Mark Twain wrote on the subject. If you alone of all the nation shall decide one way, and that way be the right way according to your convictions, you have done your duty by yourself and by your country.
An inspiring quote.
Absolutely. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move.
Reed, I'm trying, but I just can't follow these equations.
I'd be surprised if you could, Tony. They're a new form of science I invented, actually. A way to predict future trends by mathematically modeling past events.
Really? How reliable?
Very. I've been using it to predict general trends for years.
And what are they showing you now?
A series of societal earthquakes, conflicts beyond anything that's ever happened. The death of billions.
My God.
I ran the numbers again and again. I found no force that could be applied anywhere to make a better outcome until...
The Registration Act.
Yes, that's the first part. Other actions will be necessary, in the right order, at the right times.
Actions that will turn us against our friends. Change everything we know.
I'm well aware of that, Tony. But the alternatives are much, much worse.
Whoever said saving the world would be easy, huh? All right, Reed. Walk me through the numbers. And take it slow.
What the? How did you get in here?
Dude, it's what I do.
Okay, well, what do you want, Mr. Deadpool? We're kind of busy trying to wrap up production on...
Yeah, Geek Boy, I've heard of crunch time. You think I don't play these games?
Fine. What can we do for you?
First off, I'm not here 'cause I'm happy. I was told the game was gonna be called Deadpool and His Inferior Friends.
What? Who told you that?
Someone from marketing.
It's crazy. Even they wouldn't...
Yeah, she did. Might have had something to do with the katana I was sticking up her nose at the time.
Great. Well, I guess you can take it up with them?
I'm not done.
Of course not. Okay, let me just finish typing this and... There we are. So, you wanted to say?
Okay, here's the thing. In this game, I'm hardly any more powerful than any of these other idiots.
You mean the other playable superheroes?
Right, them.
We try to balance all the characters so that none of them are too powerful.
That's what I'm talking about. That ain't realistic. I can take down any of them goody two-shoes wimps.
The Hulk?
Okay, maybe not him, but...
The Thing?
Sure, if he had a cold.
Thor?
Look, Poindexter, I'll show you just what I can do. Hey, where are my swords?
Yeah, I just turned them off.
The hell does that mean? I didn't know you could turn them on.
You think this fourth wall stuff of yours only works in one direction? All I had to do is change one line of code, and now none of your powers or attacks will work.
What the? You pimply-faced paper and dice playing prom-skipping nerd hole! Give me back my powers!
Keep it up, and we'll pull you out of the game entirely. Maybe stick you into downloadable content later. Maybe not even that.
Jeez, all right, I'm going. But when no one buys this game, don't come crying to me. Try to help these jerks, and what do you get? Attitude. Soon as I get my powers back, I'll come back and show Pizza Boy there how many hit points he's got. Not a lot, I'll bet.
Candidate to help us round up unregistered superheroes who may offer resistance.
So, you're gonna force me to do what I like doing anyway. What's the catch?
The catch is, you do it our way, or you end up on life support. Is that perfectly clear?
It's clear you like to live dangerously.
And it's clear you like to live. Take him back to his cell.
Now, 11 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, and you're listening to MNN International News. Reports continue to flood in from around the globe regarding the sudden, shocking emergence of what American military authorities are calling a nanite-based collective mind. While details are painfully slow to emerge, what's clear thus far is that this brain virus can, at this stage, only be transferred to new victims via injection. Contrary to popular internet rumors, one cannot be drawn into this collective by drinking contaminated water, eating infected foods, or using public toilets. At this time, it's estimated that over 3 million people have been infected. It's unknown where the members of the collective are producing more of the nanite serum, since it's believed to be non-self-replicating. Authorities wish to reassure the public that every step is being taken to find a weakness in the collective, while the world's superheroes are being deployed to combat its spread. However, as experts have already pointed out, superhumans are not immune to being absorbed into this terrifying group mind.
As you can see, I've now filled the syringe with 12 milliliters of the nanite control serum. The subject is restrained for the procedure and...
Procedure? Is that what you call it, Richards? Injecting mind-control drugs into us like we're some kind of lab rats? I'll kill you!
The most efficacious injection site is the carotid artery, but any artery or vein will do. The nanites will know when they've reached the proper locations in the brain and spinal cord. Mr. Gargan's symbiote is being electrostatically held in check, so that it should be safe for me to attempt an injection to the carotid. There we go.
What did you do? I'll rip you apart, you son of...
As you can see, the nanites have already had a sedating influence on the patient. Within 10 minutes, the nanites will be in place and will start transmitting. We can then initiate the setup sequence and test the wireless behavior control system. Yes, in the back.
What if he breaks control somehow?
Technically impossible. That said, We also have the failsafe system, which allows us to remotely shock the subject into submission at the first sign of trouble. All right? Over here you'll see we've got another patient prepped. Do any of you feel confident enough to attempt the procedure?
Get away from me! No!
Everyone's watching the world's first superhero reality show, The New Warriors. So far this season, you've seen the New Warriors save a small town from talking zoo animals.
I'm a stinking silverback gorilla, okay? Don't talk down to me!
Take out world-famous villains like Tiger Shark and Armadillo.
Hey, which one of you guys hits the hardest?
And even fight the insidious influence of the Corruptor.
You're holding me back. I should be an Avenger by now.
But this week, you'll see the New Warriors as you've never seen them before. Live.
Who the is that?
See the drama unfold as it happens. This Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Broadcasting live from parts unknown. Cleaning up America, one small town at a time. Don't miss The New Warriors.
Hair puller! We've got a hair puller here!
Check your local listings.
Nick, I got your message. What happened during your briefing with the president?
They're doing it again, Valentina. I can't believe it, but they are.
What?
They have the evidence. A way to stop the death of so many innocents. And no, I won't let it happen.
How can I help?
Sorry, Val, I can't use S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel for this one. But I've got some powerful friends who owe me a few favors. We'll handle it. My way. I'll drop you a line when I get back from Latveria. Wish me luck.
All prisoner calls are monitored by Rikers Island Penitentiary staff. You have 5 minutes.
Mr. Baldwin, is that you?
Yeah. Did you get the costume design?
Yes, but I had a question about it.
Make it fast. They don't give me much time on the phone.
Well, the insides of the suit are exactly as specified. The lesser spikes protrude just over half an inch. Painful, but hardly incapacitating. The larger spikes will no doubt break the skin of the wearer. I cannot imagine any use for this other than torture.
Did you have a question or not?
Whomever this costume is intended for, you must hate them very much.
I do.
Who is it? I must know.
Me.
What? Why?
My powers have changed. They only work now when I'm in pain.
But this costume, it's sick. What you're asking...
What I'm asking, what I'm doing is penance. 612 people died at Stamford, so every day I'll carry with me 612 points of pain. The 60 children who died, those are the longer spikes. They'll hurt me the most.
You sure you don't just want another Speedball costume? I could...
Speedball is dead. All that's left of me now is penance.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but some of you might know me better as Iron Man. I'm here to remind you that if you have superhuman abilities, you're required by law to register with the federal government. It's for your own protection, as well as for the safety of your fellow citizens. Registration is easy and entitles you to law enforcement training and full benefits, including dental. More importantly, though, you'll know you're doing the right thing for yourself and for your country.
To find your local registration center, or if you're aware of unregistered superhumans in your area, call 1-800-555-SHIELD.
Cap, this is Cable. Just got your last encrypted voicemail, and I had a few responses. I could go down the laundry list, but it all boils down to this. What's it gonna take for you to accept that we are truly at war here? I mean, I appreciate your offer to send along Victor and company to help set up shop here. But old Hydra tech with just minor updates? Battle robots that you want me to outfit with stunners only? With all due respect, Captain, we can't pull our punches just because we're dealing with old friends. We've both been through wars. We both know what the price could be for losing this one. I know I can help you win it, if you'll just let me.
Prison 42 is the most secure detention facility ever constructed. Despite the sometimes mind-boggling powers of the inmates, there is no safer penitentiary in which to work. In the unlikely event of an incident, remember your emergency procedure training. Man your post, re-scramble your weapon linking, and defend the critical hubs. Portal control, central power, auxiliary control, and portal room 1. The facility systems are designed to make a jailbreak virtually impossible, while providing maximum safety for those who work here. Your hard-earned training will serve you well, as long as you use it. Good luck.
April 18th, 0140 hours. Statistically significant data on Nanite-controlled network now compiled. Summary. Overall system performing within target limits. No attempts to break 512-bit encryption detected. Infrastructure-based server-to-client wireless communications meeting design parameters within 0.1%. However, peer-to-peer communications between hosts continues to increase. These side signals weren't part of the system design, but they don't seem to cause any negative effects on the host or the server. My assumption is we're just seeing some signal bleed. Dr. Pym has expressed concern that these side communications between the Nanite-controlled criminals could be dangerous, but there's no evidence of that. Certainly nothing that would justify taking the system offline. Leave it to Hank to blow something so small out of proportion. Still, this is all uncharted territory. We'll keep an eye on it.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben. Look, I can't do this. Lord knows I've followed you into some pretty crazy places over the years, but somehow this is one place I can't go. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Registration's wrong, and I won't support a law I don't believe in, but I'm still a patriot. I ain't gonna fight my own government, so the way I see it, that leaves me only one choice. I'm out. Going underground till this thing blows over. Don't bother trying to find me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. We've just received word that there has been an attack on the Capitol building. We don't know any details yet, but the police are saying we'll need to disperse until they can be sure.
Welcome back. We're talking about the Superhuman Registration Act, and I see we have another caller. Hello, you're on all POV.
Hello, Terry. This is Captain America.
Is this a joke?
No. I'm glad to hear that at least some news sources are giving both sides of this debate the chance to air their views.
Well, yes.
Listen, I can't talk long. I'm sure they're already trying to trace this. I wanted to say to your listeners, particularly those who have special abilities and haven't registered, you're not alone.
What advice would you give someone in such a situation, Captain?
There's not a lot I can say that won't compromise our position. But if you want to join us in the fight for your civil rights, watch for us. With any luck, you'll find us before they find you.
Cable. Cable, I know you can hear me.
Bishop, what are you doing on this frequency?
Because I knew with your fancy InfoNet powers, you'd be the only man on Earth who could hear this.
Clever. So what do you want?
They're about to pass that Registration Act, and mutants seem to be divided over it. Wanted to know where you stand.
Let's not play games. You know where I stand on this.
Fair enough. I just wanted to give you a chance to change your mind.
Why would I do that?
Because we both know firsthand how horrific the future can be.
That's exactly why I'm backing Cap on this.
Even though you know about Richard's calculations, showing that if we fight registration, things could go from bad to worse?
I'm willing to take that chance. No mutant should be in favor of registration. Least of all you.
I'll do whatever it takes to make sure the world I grew up in never happens.
Your judgment is clouded by your past, Bishop.
It's the future I'm trying to protect, Cable. You should be too.
I am.
Guess we're not gonna solve this on a call, huh?
We don't want to fight, but we will if it comes to it.
Let's hope it doesn't.
July 11th, 0800 hours. We've determined there's a massive power source operating within the city. Potent, but unstable. If you can take it out, you may find a hike to Checkpoint 4 a lot less troublesome.
If you have not yet come into the fold, this message is for you.
Why haven't you joined us? Is it because you're scared?
Those who willingly come to us have nothing to fear. We've developed techniques that make becoming part of the fold completely painless.
Is it because you think it's bad to become part of a collective mind?
Was it bad for single-celled creatures to evolve into us? Would it be bad to say farewell to war, poverty, and starvation?
The fold is the most wonderful thing to ever happen to humanity. Absolute peace of mind awaits. What are you waiting for?
Este mensaje es para los que no se han unido al fold.
Si no te has unido aún, ¿por qué será? ¿Será porque le tienes miedo?
All right, Stark. I've lost contact with you, so I'm assuming you made it through the portal. I'll leave this log just in case, well, whatever. Just need to get this countdown started.
There is not enough free memory to run this program. Quit one or more programs and then try again.
Stark, your IT department sucks.
Protocol accessed. Initiating self-destruct countdown. 5
Took
minutes
long
remaining
enough.
until
Time
self-destruct.
to get the hell out of
4
here.
minutes 59 seconds. 4:58. 4:57.
Looks like I got their full attention.
4:55. 4:54. 4:53. 4:52. 4:51. 4:50. 4:49. 4:48. 4:47. 4:46. 4:45.
Sorry, honey. Looks like my time's already up.
Disrupt delay reduced to minimum. 30 seconds until detonation. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17.
You wanted to see me, Bill?
Yes, Cap. We managed to scrape together a few more details on S.H.I.E.L.'s Nanite control system. It's pretty scary stuff.
What did you find?
You know they use a wireless network to send command data to nanites in the host's brains.
Right. And supposedly, if the villains try to do something out of bounds, the nanites just prevent them from doing it. I saw that on the news. We all did.
Yeah, but what we didn't see on the news are internal S.H.I.E.L.D. reports indicating that the system isn't behaving exactly like they expected.
What?
They're seeing unexpected side signals.
You mean the criminals are using the nanites to communicate with each other somehow?
I don't know. And neither do they. Richards is convinced it's just signal bleed, nothing to worry about.
And you?
Hard to say without more data. I just hope those idiots appreciate the risks they're taking. They've got superpowered psychos walking around free with only a wireless signal holding them in check. Who knows when they could suddenly turn on their masters?
To be honest, Bill, as long as it's their masters they turn on, it might not be the worst thing that could happen.
We don't have time for these games, Osborn. Tell us everything you know about the Fold, now!
When will you self-righteous fools accept that I have nothing to tell you?
We spent precious antidote on you, Norman. We gave you back to yourself. You owe us.
Really? And you think I've forgotten who put me in that position in the first place?
Damn it! You were one of the first nanite agents to be forced into action by the Collective. You must have some memory, some knowledge of it that we can use.
You're asking a brain cell what the rest of the brain is thinking. Do you understand that? When you ripped me from the fold, you ripped away almost everything I knew about it.
Ripped? Norman, are you saying you'd rather go back?
No. I do remember how it felt. All my own desires overruled by those of the one mind. Nothing left. No Norman Osborn. No Green Goblin. Nothing. I want this thing destroyed. Perhaps more than even you two do. But all I can offer you to aid in that cause is myself.
All friendly forces, this is a secure voice stream update from She-Hulk at Stark Tower. Alpha Squad currently supporting Black Panther in Wakanda, condition yellow. Delta Squad reports Savage Land Vibranium is secure, condition green. Theta Squad currently supporting Captain Britain and Micromax in the UK, condition red. Lambda Squad en route to assist. All units, be advised members of the Nanite Collective seem to be constructing and defending towers at their siege locations. No data yet on their purpose, but we recommend taking them down on the assumption it will somehow hamper their coordination efforts. Stay on this stream for further updates. Stark Tower, out.
We've been trying a number of new therapies to help Banner get his Hulk persona under control. Doc Samson is an advocate of talking therapy, but I've come up with a variation on cognitive behavioral techniques that I think shows a lot of promise. I've included all the tapes of our sessions. They're tremendously enlightening, but not for the faint of heart.
Stretchy Man suggest Hulk release anger with words. Hulk call it Hulk-coup. Stark send Hulk to space, but Hulk come back very mad. Moon not made of cheese. Hulk likes Wolverine. Logan fix self when broken. Hulk needs friends like that. World have mysteries, like why sky blue, answers hard, smashing easier. Falling leaf, day's end. Things break, life stop, time go on. Not always Hulk's fault! Breaking can be good. Vending machine want quarters, so Hulk break 20. Hulk break lots of things. Everything makes noise when broke. Hank wrong about mimes. Eating hard for Hulk. So many things fit in mouth. How to know what's food? Hulk am so angry. Winter go and spring come. Who plays Snowfort now? Doc Samson tell Hulk, when Hulk angry, count 20. Hulk out of fingers. Hulk join awesome club, and first rule is you don't talk. Oops, Hulk break first rule. Hulk smash, smash more, smash! Hulk smash whole world! Act is called the Aristocrats. Hulk smash wide load sign. Not appreciate insult. Hurt Hulk self-image. Hulk strongest there is. Him not listen to dumb frog. It easy being green. Hulk think Hulk nice guy, but Hulk not photogenic. Online dating hard. Hulk want hug kitties, but they so easy to squish. Hulk live in cruel world.
Welcome to your first day as an agent of Hydra. By now, you've sworn your death oath, and in a few moments, you'll receive your very own Hydra concussive force blaster. Now, please listen to this very special message from our esteemed leader, Baron Wolfgang von Strucker.
Hail Hydra! These are the words you'll say again and again as we relentlessly march on our noble quest for world dominance. I'll be listening for your voice, added to that of our countless brothers and sisters. Our victory chant driving fear deep into the hearts of our enemies. Cut one head off to grow in its place. Hail Hydra!
Tonight on Infoline, Lucia von Bardis. To fill the power vacuum created by the apparent death of Victor Von Doom, the Latverian people last year held their first free elections in over 5 generations. The woman they elected as Prime Minister was as unlikely a choice as the world could have imagined. Lucia von Bardis, a young Latverian educator who had spent much time in the United States, teaching at the University of North Carolina. Madam von Bardas, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure, Brian.
Upon taking office, you wasted little time mending the ties between your nation and the West.
Yes, for too long Latveria cut herself off from the rest of the world, especially those we should have been befriending.
Did the time you spent living in America convince you of this?
It was a factor. I am accountable to my own people. If my predecessors' policies were hurting them, it was my job to correct that as soon as possible, no matter what.
Forgive me if I'm misinterpreting, Madam Prime Minister, but are you saying your improved relations with America are a necessary evil?
No. I merely said that when all is taken into account, a leader's primary responsibility is to those she leads. And despite my time in America, it is to Latveria I owe my full allegiance.
Mr. President.
Commander Hill, or should I say, Director Hill? A pleasure to meet you finally.
Thank you, sir.
Feeling a bit out of your skin lately?
Yes, you could say that, sir.
I'm here to help you help the world. Whatever you need, whatever's on your mind.
All right. Why me, sir? Why was I chosen to run S.H.I.E.L.D.? As far as I can see, there were a dozen people in line to succeed Fury.
Those people were Fury loyalists, and I've had enough of that in my lifetime. Let's talk about you. This appointment is a serious one. You're serving the world peace now, Commander.
I'll do everything in my power to...
But you're also an American.
Yes, sir.
I hope you'll keep that foremost in your thoughts at all times.
Yes, sir. That shouldn't be a problem.
Good, good. As far as this Latverian situation, don't forget it's one of 12 I have to deal with every day. You understand?
Absolutely, Mr. President.
Excellent. I'm glad we had this talk. One more thing.
Yes, sir?
The capes.
The superheroes?
I don't like them. Never have, never will. The less I hear your name and the word cape in the same sentence, the happier I'll be. You get me?
Yes, sir.
Good girl.
Ms. Marvel reporting in 0600 hours. Communication's still jammed down here, so this recording will have to do for now. This little gun-running operation is anything but. It's a cover for something bigger, with offshore origins, high-tech ordnance, cyborg interface circuitry, and even parts for some kind of siege weapons. Still trying to confirm, but my guess is we're dealing with...
Hey, over there! Intruder!
Damn, they must have heard me. Be right back.
Stark here.
Tony, I have some information. Oh, what time is it? Were you asleep?
Who is it?
Shh. It's okay, Reed. What's up?
Sorry, I just had to tell someone about this, and I knew you would appreciate the significance. I just finished my latest tests on the nanite material we recovered from the Latverian terror attacks.
The nanite material?
Yes. I've successfully accessed higher and lower brain functions in rats and primates, using the nanite's innate ability to receive and react to transmitted behavioral inhibitors. The tests show...
Reed, it's late. Can you break it down for me?
Addiction, Tony. With this system, we could potentially beat it. A simple injection of nanites, and we wirelessly inhibit brain impulses that support life-ruining addictions. Food, drugs, alcohol.
This is where your research has taken you. Have you forgotten we're at war? Do you really think this is the time to try to save John Q. Public from the evils of chicken-fried steak?
I thought you...
We need to win this thing, Reed. If you're going to play with nanites, then figure out a way for them to help us do that.
It's 2 o'clock and 66 degrees in Midtown. Recapping our top story, the FBI and S.H.I.E.L.D. have announced that the superhero Speedball of the infamous New Warriors was found barely alive last week in western New York. Authorities have also released his true identity, Robert Robbie Baldwin, the 19-year-old son of Justin Baldwin, a Connecticut district attorney known for crusading against costume vigilantes. Baldwin was presumed to have died along with his teammates in Stamford. However, experts say he could have been protected from the deadly explosion by his unique kinetic energy-absorbing abilities. The fact that he was thrown nearly 500 miles from Ground Zero is a testament to the force of that blast. With his powers apparently shorted out, Baldwin is now in government custody, awaiting trial. Inside sources say attorney Jennifer Walters, a.k.a. the She-Hulk, may be representing Baldwin and trying to negotiate a plea bargain for him.
5 o'clock and 52 degrees in downtown Washington, and here's our top story. Government officials have announced that their newest ally in enforcing the Superhuman Registration Act is none other than Robbie Speedball Baldwin. With a new identity and costume, Baldwin now calls himself Penance, and as part of a plea bargain agreement, has willingly registered with the government and agreed to assist SHIELD forces in apprehending and containing unregistered superhumans. Baldwin, one of the 5 members of the infamous New Warriors team, widely blamed for the tragedy in Stamford, is reportedly to be stationed at Rikers Island Prison in New York City. His responsibilities there will include supporting SHIELD as they struggle to set up adequate security measures to contain the ever-increasing number of superhumans who refuse to register.
Hey! Those superheroes are fighting each other near my new Trans Prix! Watch it, you! No!
Reckless superhumans can strike at any time, tossing your car like a toy, ripping up your driveway, or even sending a fiery tornado through your home. When the smoke from their awesome combined attack clears, how will you recover? With Gecko Insurance, our superhuman property damage policy will ensure your losses are completely covered. We'll call in damage control and handle all the paperwork. By the time we're finished, it'll be as if there were no such thing as superhumans.
I wish. Thanks, Gecko.
Policies do not cover acts of God or gods such as Thor, Hercules, or Loki.
So Nanite-based neural interface nodes are attaching with about 90% efficiency. Electrical ground.
Hey, Tinker. How long will I have to...
Hold still, you fool! I haven't finished grounding you yet. You'll get us both killed.
Yeah, right. Me get electrocuted.
Where was I? The electrical grounding system should allow...
Seriously, old man. How long am I gonna have to work this off?
That depends on how long it takes you to fully supplant the city's power grid. Then I can divert more power to my lab and complete my work for Von Bardis.
Bet you're all charged up about that, eh?
Save the sophomoric puns for your fellow Neanderthals, Dylan.
Everyone's a critic.
Hold still. I know rationally that I'm but a pawn in a larger game, or perhaps more accurately, a node in a larger network. However, emotionally, I've never felt more confident that I was doing the right thing. I'm not sure whether the nanites simply suppress traitorous thoughts, or whether my brain has been altered in such a way that it's no longer even capable of thinking against the fold. In the final equation, though, does it really matter? It's been a good day, and I love my work, and I love us, each and every one of us. Notes on the next step, Research Day 13, 2300 hours. Providing full resistance to the remote shutdown system has been proven possible, at least in theory. Transference of special abilities across vast distances also seems achievable, but latency continues to be a concern. Worse, the new material requirements are rather strict. So far, I've only been able to fabricate enough for a single prototype. This is only a temporary problem, however. Soon enough, we will have virtually all the world's resources. Then we can upgrade everyone, and thus make the fold completely, utterly unstoppable. Our dream will live forever. Subject 07 responding well to anterior grafts, attempting nanite infusion. Damn! Sedating subject again?
Old man, I've tolerated this abattoir for months. Where are my assassins?
You were well informed of my timelines, Lucia. The armor linking tests are on schedule, and these prototypes are well under budget.
The money is nothing. I need killers.
I'm sorry. Was there a cache of weapons-grade vibranium I missed? Perhaps you have X-gene subjects you'd care to make available. Or do I have your permission to bring Norman Osborn on as a consultant?
Do not press me, Tinkerer.
You wanted living, breathing weapons. I'm building them. They'll be ready when they're ready, not a second earlier. You wanted commoditized death, Lucia, and you will have it.
Very well, Phineas. I just needed to know we were, how do you say, on the same page.
As I was saying, Subject 07 has rejected beta phase. Postmortem to follow.
Welcome back. My next guest is Dr. Bruce Banner, whose alter ego is one of the most terrifying superhumans on the planet, the Incredible Hulk. Fortunately, despite his hulkish appearance, Dr. Banner has full control at this time. He joins us today to talk about the aftermath of the war against the Fold. Dr. Banner, welcome to All POV.
Hello, lady.
That is you, right, Dr. Banner? Because they told us...
Puny human not here. Hulk here.
Oh, dear. I guess there's been a mistake. I'm not sure this will work.
Ladies producer man say Hulk should come anyway. Say it make good radio.
Oh, he did he? Was that Gary?
Hulk not know. Hulk not good with names.
No. Well, my questions were written with Dr. Banner in mind. I suppose I could try.
Ask Hulk questions already. Hulk no have all day.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me just, Dr. Banner, what...
Hulk, not puny Banner!
Sorry, again. Mr. Hulk, the Nanite technology that spawned the Fold, is it true that it originated in Latveria and was adapted by Reed Richards, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic?
Well, stretchy man say friends have bugs and brains, so Hulk smash!
I see. And in a post-Fold world, do you see the potential for humanity to place a higher value on individuality versus affiliation?
Too many big words. Next question.
But I...
Next question!
Hulk, did you smash the bugs?
Hulk smash bugs.
And do you realize that smashing the bugs saved the world?
Hulk save world?
Yes, Hulk. You helped save us all.
Hulk hero?
Absolutely.
Hulk get trophy?
I'm sure that could be arranged.
Hulk get parade?
I'm not sure. I mean, I know there's still a lot of cleaning up being done.
No parade?
Not that I know of, but maybe...
Hulk save world and no get trophy or parade?
Please, Dr. Banner, try to control your...
Puny humans no appreciate Hulk! Hulk smash!